Okay, we should be broadcasting. Let's hope this works. I have not done this in a hot minute on my PlayStation. I'm gonna hope and pray that it is working. It's working! Hell yeah! Let's go, chat. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Alright, hello everybody, my name is Dark Thunder, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Been a minute since I've done any kind of PlayStation stream, so it's maybe a little strange for me. Actually, it's not been too long, but it's been a little different since I've done a single player game on PlayStation. We're gonna do with Dutch subtitles. Should we do that? No, let's go with English. Standard English subtitles. It's gonna do the thing? Is it gonna let me select it or? Oh, okay, I just have to hit confirm. Okay. Alrighty. Have I played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, I have. Please adjust until the computer is barely visible. Okay. Alright. We'll do that. So, anyway, you guys can hear me, right? This isn't just it's going audio weird, is it? Yeah, you guys can hear me. Perfect. Alright, well, confirm. Please enter the current time. Okay, cool. That's a new thing. It's gonna take a minute, hang on. No, I didn't mean to. No, why'd you do that? So, no, not PM. Oh, howdy, Lanka. Okay. We're gonna work with that. No accessibility settings can be accessed from main menu. Okay, cool. Alright. Hello! Here we go. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I'm so excited for this game. You have no idea how long I've waited to play this game. I finally got it on PlayStation for free. How is the audio mixing, by the way? Am I too quiet or am I too loud for you guys? I feel like I'm a good mixture. Okay. So anyway, welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I've waited so long for this game. Y'all have no clue. Y'all happen to be sick or something? No, actually, I'm not sick. No, my microphone is just a little different from what my normal microphone is, so it might sound weird because I'm using a new one. Yeah, I'm using a new microphone. This one's brand new, got it for Christmas. Haven't really used it much. I've mostly used it for PlayStation stuff, so it sounds a little different, but no, I'm not different. My voice is kind of the same that it's always been. Yeah, it's a new microphone is all it is. Yeah. So anyway, let's begin the game. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. I love that.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
This isn't gonna be
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
This is the same
Orders
exact
came
intro.
to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Oh, wow.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Very simplistic.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I mean, I know it's the same, but I thought it feels
And
like
then
the
one
exact
day,
same,
something
and
very
ripped
peculiar
right out of the
happened.
original one.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this
Hmm.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Here we go. Oh, wow, I can phase through my chair. So welcome back to the Stanley Parable, guys. Been a minute. Oh, the sensitivity is whacked. Hang on. Let me turn up my sensitivity and my field of view. There we go. Now it feels like a FPS game. That might be a bit too high sensitivity. Hang on. There we
All
go.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You cannot phase through your chair. Was I not just phasing through my chair? Oh, am I still able to? Thought that was normal. Oh.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I know I'm supposed to be following the games, I know I'm supposed to be following the story exactly, but I kinda... Okay, you know what? First round, we're not gonna do any of the Easter eggs or anything. We're just gonna go straight, like, the way he wants us to go. Follow the story exactly how it's supposed to be. Even though I really wanna do the fun stuffs with the game, because I know so many of the Easter eggs. I wanna go through them all. This feels weird to play
When
a
Stanley
controller.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I see. Normally I would go on the right here, but today left feels right. Let's go with the story, because this is a brand new game. There might be some differences from the original one. Did I ever play through the original Stanley Parable the correct way? I feel like if I played the original, which I did play the original.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No, I thought that if when I played the original, I didn't play through the correct way. Oh, the broom closet. Ah, the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
The broom closet. I remember this place. I remember the fun times this one gave me. I'm not gonna do it though again. We're not gonna repeat the same stuff.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I go downstairs though? I don't want to go downstairs. I'm happy with going upstairs. What's in here? Let me in. Darn it. I love the keys clacking. What? Wait, why did I get an achievement for that? Why did I get so many achievements? Why is left trigger crouch? How Dark died and was replaced in the broom closet? No. Why is there's crouching? Yeah, why is left trigger crouch? I don't understand. Like, does this happen for anyone else? There's no jumping, but like left trigger for some reason is crouching. This changes everything. I don't remember there being crouching in the original game. Anybody else not remember that? I don't feel like this was in the original game. I can teabag my enemies. Yeah, no, me neither. Like, new feature. Sup? What's up? How's it going? Bro, we just discovered crouching in the Stanley Parable. Next level gaming. Alright. Executive toilet. Hell yeah. To be rich is it a crime? To commit crimes isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Yeah, I don't remember that being in the Ultra Deluxe either. Yeah, I don't remember that being in the original. Like, I didn't even know that you can do this. Like, I didn't, but here we are. Yeah, no, here we are. I don't know. I don't even know if it's on the control. There is on the control screen. Simplified controls. What do you mean simplified controls? Oh, really? That's all it does? It's just that? Yeah, no. I guess Ultra Deluxe just the only thing it really updated was the graphics and crouching. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is what? How much is this game again? Isn't it like No, it's not fan-made. No, this is on PlayStation, dude. Not on PlayStation. Look at my control buttons right here. PlayStation. I'm not doing any modded stuff. I don't touch mods. Like, this is... Yeah, no, this is a real thing. This is actually real. This is legit. They actually added crouching to the Stanley Parable. Holy cow.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
So, what happens if I don't learn that? Because I'm not supposed to know that. Nah, I'll do it 2.
Stanley
8,
just sat around twiddling
4,
his thumbs,
5.
trying to yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
But piano? That's a strange sounding piano. Ooh. Anybody else getting the Truman Show vibes from this right now? Oh, geez, what have I done? Oh, shoot, wait, I can go back here? Oh, that's kind of cool. Play Rush E? Oh, yeah, sure. For sure, guys. Let's go, let's first, before we go do anything with that lore, let's do some Rush E real quick. Thank you. That's a very difficult song. You know, I'm the only one in human existence that's able to play it completely because on account of my no arms or legs, for that matter. Oh. The elevator. Crouching has been a thing.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
You know, I know this game has been out for a while now, but this still, like, even with the, like, updated graphics, still has that, like, early 2000s aesthetic, and I love that about
Stanley
it.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But I feel like that's what they want me to do. This one's escape, but that feels like a trap. You know what? No. We're following the story. The narrator says go this way, we go this way. You watching me? Wrong. I'm watching you. I'm watching you watch me. Does it make you feel weird, knowing you're being watched while you're watching me? Nah, never mind. Anyway.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Man, somebody's been to Walmart recently. This must cost a fortune.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Wait, where's my number?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Chat, which number am I? Am I 247? 427. Darn it, I'm dyslexic. Darn it! I can't see which one I am. I know it's got to be up there. 427 is right there. I'm staring right at it. 427. Let's see my office. It is my office. That's actually a really cool detail. I like that. It's Squid Game! Enseignant from Squid Game! Enseignant from the Squid Game! And I've actually never seen Squid Game. I have no idea. I know what it's about, but I don't know
mind control
anything about it.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hang on, where's employee 420? If they don't have a picture of Snoop Dogg in their room, I'm gonna be disappointed as hell. Come on, picture of Snoop Dogg. Darn it, it's just a boring office desk. Dang it, man.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, I know the plot of Squid Game, I've just never
Here was
watched
the
it
proof,
myself.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I forget how to beat this ending. I know that the good ending, or quote-unquote good ending, is where you press yes, and then you just walk out the building. But I know if you hit no, there's an ending where you can like press certain buttons in order and like get a better ending or something like that. It's not a better ending, but it is a ending. I don't know how that works. I wanna look it up and like find out actually how to beat that, because I never did it in my original run. What, he's talking like we're in the Bible? Because it's the Stanley parable. It's a parable, you know. We are part of the Bible. We're in the next generation of the Bible. The narrator.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
You don't remember you don't remember Stanley chapter 4 verse 27? You know? The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. System power. Okay, wait a minute. I forget which one is the bad one to press. Mind controls off. That's a good ending, right? Oh. I feel like this is the good one.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh?
Was it over?
Is it over?
Yes. He had won.
I don't know how this is
He had
winning, but
defeated
okay.
the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I want to know the logic behind this. How do we go from an office building to what I can only assume is the Irish countryside, it looks to be, or like England. I don't know anywhere in America that looks like this. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just blanking on it. But this looks like
Stanley felt
Europe.
the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yes, the
This
path
was
laid out
exactly
with
the
poorly
way,
labeled
right
freaking
now,
textures.
that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Roll credits! Yay, I beat the game. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe. This was very fun. And never mind, we're back. Alright.
All of his
Back here
co-workers
again.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's time to mess around and find out. 420, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, hey. Code. I got the code. Turn off the TV. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Alright. So, I guess just keep going, shall we?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wrong
This was
engine
not
door
the
on my
correct
right.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, I like the employee lounge. I want to see what y'all changed.
Yes, truly a
Absolutely
room worth
nothing.
admiring. It had
Still
really
the old
been worth
source
the
engine.
detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley
that's
simply
new.
stood here, drinking it all in.
I would like to drink a soda. $1.25. Dang. Forgot how
But
expensive
eager to
everything
get
is
back to
now.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I like buttons. I think I'll take the button elevator instead.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Ah, okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Swear to God, if you change it up on me again, I'm gonna be wicked pissed.
No,
Motherfucker.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Okay,
It's
now
clearly...
you've lost us.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left.
Oh, no, wait,
right.
did I accidentally
Yep,
do this
okay,
ending?
okay,
I know
yes.
exactly what ending I'm
I've got
about
it
to
now.
get.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ah, fun. Lovely. Oh, it's this room again. We were just here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Where to beat
Stanley,
the
close your
gamers.
eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No. Oh, yay, I'm back here again. Open door, open door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Turn his TV off. Oh, boy, chat. Here we go again. One last time. Turn his TV off. Save the power. We're the only ones in the gosh darn building. We shouldn't have this many computer monitors on. 420, what you smoking? I want to go in these rooms, but I keep, like, we can't go in there. It's so sad. Conserving power. Yeah, no, I really should be able to turn off the lights, but sadly I can't. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Oh!
When Stanley... Wait, Wait, what? No, no, I restarted. I swear,
Yeah.
I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should
Yep.
be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
Something did
you
change.
change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the
turn-
story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Bum-ba-da-dun-da-dun-da. Bum-ba-da-dun-ba-dun-da. Dun-da-da-dun-da-da-da. Dun-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Let's just go further into the beyond. What? That makes no sense whatsoever. We're gonna go this way instead. Okay, I don't want to go in that room. I feel like that room's gonna be furthering the story. We
I'll
don't
say
wanna
it.
do that yet.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
I'm enjoying myself.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, don't do that.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
No, not again. Not again. God darn it. We're doing this one more time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hate that my coworkers never turn off their gosh darn stuff. Turn off that freaking monitor. Save the gosh darn power. Hey narrator. Now there's no
Okay,
doors.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Let's try this out, shall we? Anything new here? No, except somehow I missed a monitor. That makes no sense, but okay, cool. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind.
wall.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Roger that. This is not the story.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well,
I
do you know
just
what?
did it, yeah.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! Yippee! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I did it.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
I do,
We
I
both
win.
know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Hey.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I played the game.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
like
care
this
what
place.
might happen this time. I have to restart.
I like this place. No, not here. There
All
it
right,
is!
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Hell yeah.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at this. Oh. Turn his Oh, I can't turn this one off. I guess I can't turn off Solitaire Dude's TV. Also, share. Also, welcome new people. Welcome to the chat. Also, look at this. Crouching. This wasn't in the originals. New update. Totally worth the extra payment you had to pay for this game. Alright, let's follow the adventure line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it
Maybe.
another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes, we do. Yeah. I love this.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Gotcha. Let's start counting the pixels, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, fuck. I lost count. Anyway, y'all got that memorized? It's gonna be on the test later. Hope you guys are ready for that. Back to the music.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Yeah.
No. Line,
Yeah.
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't. Just gonna get in bottom of the mind control facility. Yeah, I love this. Oh yay! It found the story.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you. Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No. Dang it. Okay, follow the line again. Follow the line again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Ooh, I like this.
This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, I like this idea very much. I like this idea a lot.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Indeed.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
It could
What
be.
do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. I'm thinking zombies. Okay? Just pay it.
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
Okay.
lines or monitor rooms. Just
Gotcha.
don't acknowledge it.
Okay.
We should be fine.
Stare at the ceiling. Oh, yeah, you guys see anything? I'm not seeing anything at all. Nope, nothing at all. Sorry if you guys are getting a little motion sick. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, zombies. How we feeling about them?
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yes.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
Ooh.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
Dude, you're
starting
making my
from the
brain
right,
hurt.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Dude, you're
And
making my
since
brain
the
hurt.
answer is clearly
Stop.
yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny
I want the left door, though.
awaits.
I want the left door. It's my story. I want the left door. Guess we're going right. Huh? What?
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Really?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why
Yeah,
don't
that's what I'm
I get a
saying.
say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want
Yeah,
to
me
forget
neither.
what's going on. I don't
Yeah.
want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah.
And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Yippee!
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Guess we just, chill here.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if
It's
we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yeah,
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Don't! God, okay. What the hell was that about? Oh, yay, back here again. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, just gonna be honest here, when are we gonna get to the new content? I already been through, like, half of this stuff already. Is there new content? Kind of wanting new content here. New content? A door labeled new, not only new content, a door labeled new content that just so happens to be appearing when I'm speaking of new content. I genuinely did not time this. This is strange. Okay.
Oh, new content?
Hell
What does
yeah.
that mean, new content?
It means new content. New stuff. Stuff I haven't seen before. Elevator? Ooh, this is giving off some FNAF Help Wanted vibes. I'm liking this. Ooh. This is cool.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh my god, it actually
As
is
you
just
may
the
know, the
FNAF Help
Stanley Parable
Wanted.
was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
This is just Help
After
Wanted.
receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Cool.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Cool.
Please,
Long time
step
I saw
inside
that
and see
clip.
what thrilling new
I
adventures
just saw
await
you post
in
that
the
clip too,
Stanley
lol.
Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Hell yeah. Let's see the new
Okay,
content,
so
shall
far
we?
it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Well, I mean, we already saw the crouch button. That's new content. Is the elevator gonna go?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right,
Wait.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's do this. Let's get it. Let's do this thing, boys.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, give me the content, narrator. You're the one who owns the game. Yeah, game. I hate to tell you, but there's not a jump button. I can't.
All right.
I can't jump.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. Oh, no shot. Oh my god, guys! I can jump. Chat, I can jump. I can jump, chat. Oh, but I only get 29 jumps. Okay, I'm not gonna waste that. Yo, welcome back, Goober. Welcome back.
Is that it? Surely
like
that's
it.
not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, it does feel lackluster.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's
Yeah, I
just
agree.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, and I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait, there's more. Very good. Yeah.
Oh, you don't worry, you didn't miss much.
I knew there had to be something else.
You didn't miss much. There's
I'm
just
ready for whatever it is.
Jump circle, that's all. Oh. New office area. Cool. Oh.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
There's no way that's an actual trophy.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Don't go on X. Don't go on X.
It's
Don't go on X.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Content.
No frills. No gimmicks.
I want new content.
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
I want new content.
What do you say, friend?
I want new content. But my content. New content.
Psst.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna go there in a
Stanley,
second.
come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay, that's just basically where we're supposed to go. New content. New content. New content. Hell yeah. New content, chat. Look at this.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
That's true.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Whoa. Whoa. Why is there a printer in medieval, like, whatever the hell this area is? This is a Souls-like game kind of thing. Oh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This is cool. I'm liking this. You kidding me? Yay!
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
That is true.
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh, man. The awards. British Academy Film and Television Arts. Wow. Oh, look at that! Stanley Parable demonstration, the demo. I played that. Oh man, I wish I owned. Oh, is this the first dollar that it made? I love that people actually have a tendency to do that. They'll save their first dollar. But yeah, no, I wish I had a physical copy of this game. I don't know if they actually sold them for PlayStation. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. I don't think I've played my Stanley Parable for 5 years, so I can possibly unachievable. This achievement is impossible to get. I want to know how to get that. I know it's physically impossible to get that achievement, but there's got to be a way to get that achievement. Maybe like hacks or something.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Well, this is all new content. This is kind of cool. What's in the basement here? Memory zone maintenance. Cool. Okay. Oh man, trip down memory lane. Oh, the original. I still have this, like the original game. I haven't played it in a bit, so I might actually be able to get the achievement for not playing it for 5 years. I don't know when the last time I played it was. Oh, the buttons. The buttons up there. The smile button. Oh, another.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Oh, source.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Oh, how do I get into there? How do I get in there? Serious room. Oh! Oh, wait. On PC, would I be able to, like, go in there and, like, mess with stuff? Because, you know, the serious room is where you go when you hack the game. Would I be able to go in there? Oh, that'd be so cool if I would be able to get in there.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. Oh. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no, Steam. Steam.
Honestly,
oh God, Steam
I could
reviews.
not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I wonder if he got paid for his review after putting it in the game. You would think he'd have to, because like you can't really necessarily put something like that in a separate video game. Like potentially, like I don't know. I feel like they would have to pay him for that, you know, or like pay him to like show off his review. And there's a good review right here. Why you had to look at the bad one? There's a good review right here.
This one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
Yeah, it is a little
What an
preachy.
awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Well,
I feel
wouldn't say
like a failure.
you're not
Like
a failure,
I let these
buddy.
people down. Perhaps
No.
the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations
Oh
of
my
what's
God,
happening.
that literally just
I
happened.
wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Okay.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Hell yeah, skip button time. Let's go, chat.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to...
Oh, hey!
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on
what's
how
this button do?
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Okay.
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Yeah,
where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I don't feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Yeah,
I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a window
you know what'll
or something
fix
like
this?
that. Do you see a window anywhere? Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Really?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips
longer.
are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley,
make
the door
one, though.
is
You're
gone.
like God.
It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Let's find out.
I can't... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Geez.
Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh, no.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Yes.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that.
Oh.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but
hey, what's
regret
this button
for the
do?
longest...
Sorry, man. My ADHD just got to me. What you were saying? Hello? Hello? Huh. Did he die? Did I kill the narrator? Chat, did I do a bad thing? Did I kill the narrator? Chat? Oh, yeah, sleeping. Yeah. Well, we'll catch him when he's waking up. In the meantime, no sense waiting around doing nothing, you know? Oh, yay. Fire alarm? Ah, that's really annoying. Ah, that actually, like, is super annoying. That hurting anybody else's ears? Just me? Ah, battery died. Yeah. Ah, that really hurts. You know what? We're gonna skip until the battery's dead.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a
Whoa,
point. It was
dude.
meant to speak to the human condition.
Dude.
And where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then,
he's
talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are
We're just
speaking
gonna
into
let
the
him
world.
go
As
on
though
for a
there
bit,
were
and
no
we'll come back when he's
consequences
done.
for a...
You still there, dude? Did you die? Are you dead? Hey, Mom. What's up? Oh, garlic bread. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Love you. Hey guys, my mom brought me garlic bread.
Oh, and I'm cooking curly fries. We don't have any of the cheese, but I'm cooking Arby's curly fries.
Yay! Thank you, Mom. Love you. Mom's making Arby curly fries. Yummy. Alright. Skip.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
He's obviously going through something. We're gonna leave him be. Oh. Hey, dude, your roof is collapsing. Not gonna lie. It might cause a problem later down the line. Also, I think the skip button's not working. Oh. Hey guys, it's starting to look like Portal 2 in here. Alright. Oh, hey. New lighting system. That's a update. Kinda cool. Anyway. Next. Ooh, green. I do like me some of the color green. Oh, with berries too. Oh, there. Oh, wow, wow. PNG berries. Wow. Holy PNG. Look at them. Look at them. PNG berries. Dang, this really is a Source game, isn't it? Oh. What, you know, when I was complaining about the PNG berries, I wasn't really saying that it was a problem. I was just kind of saying that they were kind of lazy. Anyway. Oh. Don't really like that noise. Gonna be honest with you. Oh. Oh, hey. Escape. Whoa. Skip button working again, or? Nope. Cool. Oh yeah, the ocean's gone. Oh. Well, is that it?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, nope. New content door still opening. New content?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay, here we go again. There are more new content. Yay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about
What?
how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Okay.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yes, it is. I want a sequel. I want a sequel to this game. Please, yes, God, new story. Hell yeah!
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Hell yes, I am all on board with this. When
Now,
can
to
I
be
see a
clear,
release date?
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's
Okay.
take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Whoa.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Oh my gosh. The button that says the name of the player that's playing this game? Hell yes, let me try this button out.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do
Where is
players
it?
really want? And of
Where is
course,
it?
the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh man, I'm so excited for this. I'm ready. Y'all chat, you ready for my name reveal? Y'all ready for this stuff? Like and subscribe, guys. Get ready for this. Get ready. Here we go, chat. Here we go.
Jim.
That's not
Sorry,
my name.
I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says
Oh.
the name Jim. But of
Dang.
course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here,
Oh.
let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate
Okay.
the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Okay.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yes,
If
my name is
so,
Jim.
then please step forward and press the button.
Let me get into character. Hello, everybody. My name is Jim. What is this button here? The button says the name of the player that's playing this game. Don't mind if I do. I announce myself being, Jim.
Jim.
Oh my God! It's just my name.
Yes, you see, what a thrill,
my
what a
gosh.
rush. That was you.
Oh,
The
it
button
is me.
described you. Do it again, do it again.
Holy cow! It said my name.
Jim.
It said it again.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away.
No, don't take my
Otherwise, soon
Jim.
you'll start
Don't
to
take
lose
my Jim
all
button.
sense of who you actually
Don't take my
are.
Jim button. No. My Jim button. Dang it. Now who am I? Who am I supposed to be? I'm kidding. Let's continue onward. I like the Jim button. I like the Jim button. There's a nice button. Jim's gone. Darn it.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Cool. Neato. Infinite hole, and then free trophy. I'm gonna go to the infinite hole first. Let's try the infinite hole. Settings world champion? What? How do we get settings world champion? Huh. Oh well. Tweak everything? I'll have to look it up. Surely we'll be able to come back here later on. No screenshots. Let's see.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Heck yeah, that's the one I
Happy 12th
wanted.
Birthday, step-niece, it is.
That's the one I wanted all along. I trolled him into believing that I wanted that one. I really wanted this one. I love that one. Heck yeah. Perfect. Just the one I wanted.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, is that me? I didn't even know. Is that supposed to be me? Happy birthday, step-niece. Anyway. The button that says Jim. The thing said the button that says Jim now. That's great. Oh, this is the epilogue thing. I'm trying to find new areas we haven't got. Oh, the resurrection bucket. Reassurance. I'm an idiot. It says the reassurance bucket. Let's try out the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
okay.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Okay.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Bucket.
Come on, give it a try.
Give me bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Heck yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking new features. I like the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That
No,
really
but
should be
they
an
should.
award if it isn't already.
I agree. I'm gonna go try out the free achievement now. Let's get me a free achievement, shall we? Get yours right now. Pull the lever, receive your new trophy. No more steps. It just worked. Get yours now.
Now
Heck yeah.
here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well,
Yes.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes.
Heck yes.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Yes. It's time. Finally, chat. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that achievement. We're gonna get it. Ready, guys? You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified.
Oh.
This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
But I want trophy. I want trophy. I want trophy, though. No trophy. Oh well. Anyway,
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
there's something over here. Oh, that's just this again. Oh, up there. Collectibles. Let's get me some collectibles. Can you find them? Can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
What?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow, that's really... Wow! Wow. Okay, well that was, that's
God,
unrewarding.
it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
No, it's actually really good when they give us a reward for it. I like the rewards. Alright. Well, let's go to the infinite hole, shall we? I have a bucket. I'm ready to take on the infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Sure is, dark. Tally ho! There we go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now
Like
then,
me, y'all
since
seen
you've
my
gotten to
face,
see
chat.
the infinite
That's
hole,
obviously not true.
You can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
You see, I would do that, but I have a feeling that I get a reward if I don't.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Nah, I have
Do
a
it on
bucket.
the
I'm chilling.
Sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why, you think I'm gonna die? Please, I have a bucket.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Appreciate the infiniteness.
Is it a
little
very,
more?
very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it,
It is
infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
That's not
From one
infinite.
perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay,
There we go.
well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
Yeah, you
I
didn't give
think
me
the
my
issue
achievement.
here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe.
Look, Things got a little heated
Who was
there. I think
smoking
we
down
both
here?
said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
I'll say
just be
halfway
up here when
infinite.
you're ready.
I'll say halfway infinite, but not mostly infinite, so we can agree on that.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Who threw cigarettes down the hole? Yeah, no. I want to go up top. What's going down up here? Oh, I can't go up top. Darn it. Anyway, I should fall back. Shoot, say less. Once more into the hole, my friends. The hole indeed was so fun.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
Yes, it
The
is.
problem is that you like holes too much.
Whoa.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah, I was gonna
couldn't
mention
help but
that.
feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
I did.
admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively
What happens if I
thrilled.
do it again?
I really do have so much... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Yeah, it's
Wow.
getting shorter.
Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yeah, it's
I
growing less
suspect that
infinite.
I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's
Well,
try it
there
again.
it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was work. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
No, don't reset,
I'm
don't
out.
reset, don't reset.
Goodbye, Stanley.
No,
You
no,
couldn't bear
no.
to be away from the hole.
No,
and
no.
now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
No, wait,
You get
I
to be
didn't-
with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
No.
Take
Hey.
care, Stanley.
No.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
No. Hey, no. Hey, no. Is this revenge for the whole skip button thing? Hey, come on, man. Mommy. Please. Please help. Please help. I don't want to be stuck in the hole. Oh. I can't see what's happening. Oh. Hole. Hole is helping. Hey. Hey, Hole is doing something. What is this? Infinite hole. Whoa. What? Oh my god. What is this? What is this? What is this? Whoa. Oh my god, I love this one. Wait a minute. I actually like this one.
My head's stronger.
Oh god. What drugs am I on?
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
Oh
Oh,
god.
good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there. Drifting
Why does the
away
button
into
still do
dreamland.
stuff? Why does
But
the
we
button
can't
still
have
make
that,
noise?
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't
Please
want
let
to
me
miss
out.
a single
Please let me
minute.
out. Please let me
So
out. Please let me
how
out. Please let
about
me
if
out.
I
Please
just
let me out.
pop in from time to time and wake you up? to
Please let
keep
me
you
out. Please let me
really,
out. Please let
truly
me out. Please
focused
let me
on
out.
the
Please let me
hole.
out.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this
No,
hole.
no, no.
And I'm looking forward to all of them.
I want out.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
I want out. Not again. I want out. Not again. Not again. Not again. I want outie. I want outie of the hole. Oh, yeah, I'm back.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I already did. I did the mostly infinite hole. I think I've done everything, haven't I? I think I'm done. I think I did everything. Second bucket. Second bucket though, chat. How we feeling about second reassurance bucket? How we feeling about second bucket? Nope, no second bucket. Okay. Darn it. That would have been really cool. I'm very reassured right now. I know, Chad. I know. We all want a second reassurance button. Bucket. Not button. Anyway, after that weird fever dream of a drug trip, I think once we find the newer content, that I'll be done.
All
At least
right.
for today.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
Kind
to
of, yeah.
move on now?
Yep. What's that? Oh. No screenshots. Okay.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I
kinda
know
cool.
it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say,
Okay.
let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. Wow.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
All the
Hold on.
collectibles.
Let me do a different arrangement.
Can I get the Can I go get the
Okay,
collectibles?
Yes, this is much
Oh, God.
better. I feel good about
Hey, Mom.
this. Here we
Scared me
go.
for a second.
Version
You didn't have to break
2.
it down to me. You could have gotten me. I would have gone up. I will.
Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Ooh.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I
it
do
is.
very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But
Wait,
it would
isn't that
need a
what they just
really,
did?
really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Is it gonna just pop up with Stanley
Oh,
Parable Ultra
perfect.
Deluxe?
Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, and here we are, chat. Stanley Parable 2. Never thought we'd reach this. Never thought we'd make it here, chat. Let's begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Sorry if you hear eating, chat. I'm eating some curly fries
And
from
then
Arby's.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh yeah, Stanley Parable 2!
Something he would never quite forget.
Heck yeah, baby.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Happy birthday,
call a
Steph.
meeting, or even
Happy
say
birthday,
hi.
Steph.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Here we go, chat. Wow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, chat. Look at this. Look at this new game. Oh, the reassurance bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Hell yeah, reassurance bucket, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, hey. Second code. Can I not? Oh, I did it. Hell yeah, chat. We did it. We've reached the Stanley Parable Chapter 2. Second Stanley Parable game. Hell yeah. Now with balloons.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
But what if I didn't? You know what? We're gonna follow the story as is, because it's the new game. We gotta see the new difference in the story. See if it's any different than the original. Sequel's gotta be
Still no
different
one
than the
was
original.
here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Broom closet with the bucket! Broom closet with the
Oh,
bucket!
Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now.
No.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's
No.
what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
My bucket.
I know how hard it must be,
My bucket.
given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
My bucket.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined.
How dare you,
Wait.
broom closet?
Now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
How dare
Go
you?
on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really
How
tell the
dare
broom
you.
closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go
We
through
fell into an
each of them
infinite hole.
point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
We went into an infinite hole together, something you and I will never have gone through.
And I am speaking to a broom closet.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Oh,
There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet,
It's
with
mine.
all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
My bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Bathroom time. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, and the boss has suffered losses, and that's what the boss chooses.
You found one of them.
Collectible.
One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Cool. I got a collectible. Oh yeah. Cool. Is there still a possibility where I can like trigger this and walk out the door? Is that still possible?
Stepping into his
Oh, I could've
manager's
done it.
office,
I'm not gonna do it,
Stanley
though.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yes.
Was the bucket guiding him?
The bucket guides
Yes.
me.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
The bucket knows. Oh!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Hell yeah! Stanlerine! Stanlerines! You know, I'm not a huge fan of Arby's, but I love me some.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting
Arby's fries.
towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I love how he's just incorporating the bucket in everything now. That's great.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes. Bucket and I are gonna beat the game again. Twice in one day. Twice in one day.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Are they all
television
gonna have the
screens.
balloons in them now? Are they
What
all gonna have the
horrible
balloons?
secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Is this really it? Just a bucket? Did just a bucket get added?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone
No, I will
in the
never drop the
office was
bucket.
being videotaped, monitored
Where are
like
the balloons?
guinea pigs.
Wait, where's the balloons?
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Honestly, this bucket makes the whole new content worth it.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Did you do
What
bucket?
kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
That's a good question.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
No, bucket!
Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
God. We have to escape for the bucket's sake.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yeah.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Hell yeah, bucket. Take down that system.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
What?
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
What? What happened?
Wait, what was happening?
Why the store?
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
No.
Lens, not the part.
Let us leave. Let us leave.
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Find out what? Find out what? Oh. There's a phone calling. Who's calling?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Cool. A recorded message to warn me of recorded messages. Very interesting. Oh, the bucket's gone now. Gosh darn it, my bucket's gone away. Oh, there it is. It's my bucket again. Well, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've recorded for almost an hour and 30 minutes, which is kind of a long recording, even for the Stanley Parable. So, I think this is a perfect time to call it quits for today. Oh yeah, remember to go out the window. Yeah, I'll do that next time. It's just been a long recording. I'm eating some food, and I feel like that's gross to do on stream. So, I think I'm gonna end this off here. If you guys want me to record some more of the Stanley Parable, do another stream on it, let me know. I'm definitely gonna play some more of this at least one more time because I love this game. I loved it when it first came out. I loved the whole story behind it, and I really enjoyed it, especially now that we have balloons and the bucket. So yeah, no, leave a comment if you guys did enjoy, like and subscribe. It lets me know that you guys like the content I love making. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm definitely planning to do some more Stanley Parable content. Join the Discord down in my bio. I don't know if it's in the description of this video. I don't think I have it posted in there, but it should be in my bio or someplace. You can find it around. I'll definitely post it in the bio afterwards, like in editing and stuff like that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Like and subscribe as I previously said, and suggest more games for me. Let me know what games you want me to play next, and I will definitely give them a look over. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be all for today. Till next time, nothing left to say but peace.